Trans madness. Trans. I got to make a confession. I don't care about the trans. I'm sorry. I'm a Christian. I should care, I guess, at some level. I don't. You want to be trans, as long as you're an adult. Makes you happy, go ahead. Be trans. I don't have any real strong point of view, other than I don't want the trans stuff shoved down my throat. I don't want it. And forget about children. No one under 21 in this country should be able to get an operation that changes your gender. I would have that law. 21. Because at 21, you're still an idiot. Okay? Think about when you were 21. I was an idiot at 21. I didn't want to change my gender, but I was still an idiot. Okay. So I don't want trans all day, every day. In fact, when I hear or see trans, I usually turn off the vehicle, whatever it is. All right? I don't Bruce Jenner, and, I just don't engage. And that's my failing as a Christian. I guess I should be more sympathetic, but I'm not. Anyway, two big companies, Nike and Anheuser-Busch, have hired a person named Dylan Mulvaney. He was born a male, but now wants to be a female and has gotten facial feminization surgery. Okay. She's 26, so she's entitled to get any surgery she wants. So they hired this woman who's reportedly earning more than $1 million to do these commercials. And here's how they look. Go.
This month, I celebrated my day 365 of womanhood, and Bud Light sent me possibly the best gift ever, a can with my face on it. Check out my Instagram story to see how you can enjoy March Madness with Bud Light.
All right, so there's a backlash against the Bud Light thing. Nike, I think people just given up. They're going to virtue signal at Nike. It's Beaverton, Oregon, you know what it is. Okay, so, but Anheuser-Busch was a conservative company at one time. It isn't any longer. So there's a bunch of country music stars that are dropping Bud Light from their tours. Bud Light was a sponsor. A whole bunch of backlash on the right against Anheuser-Busch, and I guess Nike too. I don't drink beer, so I'm not involved with this, and I don't buy Nike stuff. I don't know why I don't buy it. I just don't buy it. So it doesn't affect me directly. But I wanted to know if this was a smart advertising business play. So we got an expert, Michael Maslansky, who's the CEO of Maslansky and Partners, and he studies the advertising world and media world, joins us from New York City. So if you were the CEO of Anheuser-Busch, selling beer to a lot of conservative people who don't want, as I said, trans stuff shoved down their throats, would you have okayed this campaign?
So, Bill, first of all, it's good to be here. Second, I think the question is whether they're really shoving it down your throats. You know, the way that conservatives got to see these campaigns was because somebody was following Dylan Mulvaney on Instagram or other social media, and they picked it up and decided to share it on conservative social. She has 10 million followers. The idea of Bud Light trying to reach an audience that has through a person that has 10 million followers is not a bad marketing strategy. And that's what they were doing, marketing through her to her fan base.
Okay. But I'm going to disagree with you, even though you are much smarter in this area than I am. So Bud Light is an established brand. It has loyal customers who drink it all the time. Many of those customers don't like the trans world for religious reasons or other reasons, cultural reasons. I'll submit to you far more than 10 million are teed off at Anheuser-Busch and now going to switch over to Heineken or something else. Would I be wrong in that assertion?
So I would say that the history of boycotts like this by conservative groups and to a certain extent by liberal groups when they don't like the behavior of particular brands has shown that typically there's a short-term impact, but not a long-term impact. And
Okay.
So,
But I'm not calling
people
for
move
a
on to the next. They move on to the next outrage.
Yeah,
right?
but
like,
this
so
one,
this is today's outrage.
Here's why I think that analysis doesn't hold. Boycotts are bad. It's un-American, in my opinion, of anything, unless there's direct harm coming into your house. But this one I don't think is a boycott as much as, hey, there's a lot of beer product on the market. So I'm going to drink another beer product because I don't like the attitude of this trans person, and I don't want my kids watching it. That's big, by the way. And yeah, you say it's on Instagram, and well, that's where the kids are. So some parents are going, I don't want this in our culture. I don't want my children subjected to this. So I'm going to punish who's ever doing it by not consuming their product. Wouldn't that be a concern of Anheuser-Busch? The chairman of the Fed is promising more pain ahead. Last year, stocks dropped a whopping 20%. 2023 could be worse. You are right to be worried. So call the only precious metal dealer I trust, American Hartford Gold. They will show you how to protect your savings and retirement accounts by diversifying your portfolio with physical gold and silver. Since I've been a client and spokesperson, the price of gold has appreciated more than 35%. So please call today and they'll have physical gold and silver delivered right to your door or put inside your IRA or 401k. They have thousands of satisfied customers and have the highest rating in the country with an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau. Please tell them Bill O'Reilly sent you, and they will give you up to $5,000 of free silver on your first order. Please call 866-501-5201. That's 866-501-5201, or text Bill to 65532. Again, that's 866-501-5201, or text Bill to 65532. Thank you for watching the No Spin News. To watch the full episode anytime on BillO'Reilly.com, please sign up to become a premium or concierge member. Visit BillO'Reilly.com to sign up and start watching today.